sound check. Kristen, can you hear me? Okay. It's quiet. Me or... I don't know how to turn me up, to be fair. Is that any better? I turned the volume up. Let me check something else. Okay, turn it. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. That doesn't let me help with the latency. I don't know if I can do anything with the latency. Everything seems to be delayed. Come on, scroll down. So hard to do things without a mouse. Computer doesn't want to behave. Right, we're just going to cancel. And this, for some reason, stopped. Why? Is it not going to play the next one? Okay, I hope everybody can hear me. Hello, everybody that's coming in. I am going to be decorating a gingerbread house today, as you guys can see. There's going to be a little bit of a delay, I believe, but we have the gingerbread here. I didn't know it was already constructed when I bought it. I hope you guys can hear me okay. But I didn't know that at the time, but I do now. But that's okay. I don't think that that matters. Well, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we're going to get started. I've got all these neat things. I've got some cookies for shingles. And we've got little no snowflakes. We've got coconut for snow. So let's get started. You guys excited? I sound good now? Great. Can you hear the music in the back as well? I have a little thing of icing here that I made. Biscuit might join us. He's been up here trying to eat the food. Maybe Biscuit. So I've got some icing here that we're going to be using for glue. You'll be snacking the entire time. Welcome in, Kristen. Welcome in, Enrique. So I'm just going to use this to give, I hope you guys can see everything. This is my first time doing this. And when I mean it's the first time of me doing a stream like this, it's also my first time decorating a gingerbread house. My first gingerbread house, not kidding. So we're going to get that a little bit here. If you guys can't hear the music, let me know. Hey, Matt! I didn't share this out because I didn't have enough time. But we're getting started. I've got one of these here. I thought it would be cute for this to look like that it's a, like it's wood holding up the roof. You enjoying your Saturday? I've just been preparing for this all day. Pretty much. I hate that it's the video is behind, but I couldn't figure out how to fix that. I think that might be just a vertical stream thing. If you guys know different, let me know. I've had a productive day. Oh, okay. What have you done today? I did go grocery shopping for Christmas dinner. I got all those things I was telling you guys about. I got the butternut squash and apples, because we're going to combine those. Today for Christmas, I gifted my parents tickets to Cirque du Soleil in February in my city. Ooh, that's nice. What theme is the Cirque du Soleil? your Cirque du Soleil, what is their theme? I went to a Beatles Cirque du Soleil. My icing did not want to stick to the thing here. We'll probably have a lot of that going on. Icing doesn't want to behave. I also have these neat little pretzels that I'm going to make into windows. Just got boring chores. Folded laundry, swept floors, took the trash out. Hey, you need to get that stuff done. I like when I get those things done too. I don't know how I feel about the gingerbread house already being constructed, but that's all right. I didn't bring a napkin. I need to go get a napkin. Wipe my hands. This upcoming show is supposed to be themed of snow and winter and ice skating. That sounds great. Now, I'm not sure why the music isn't playing. Hey, Clone. It's your Pop's birthday? I didn't know that. Happy birthday to your Pops. Oh, Loki's sitting in the chair. Hey, buddy. Last time you were a big hit for the pumpkin carving. Last one I went was themed for bugs and had a story. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. What did Pops get for his birthday? Just kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing here. I've got this here. These are these little sour tart ropes that I'm placing here as if these were building blocks for the house. Yeah, the last one I went to was Beatles. It was the Beatles. Can you guys hear the Christmas music? I hope you can. I did turn on some Christmas music for you guys, hoping that you could hear it. No idea if you can though. Drip, drip, drip. This is icing I made. I might have to get the, I also have marshmallow fluff if we need to do any of that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and turn him. You can see what I'm doing here. Here we go. Oh, the latency is so bad. I don't think there's a way to fix it either. Nope. I want to go to one in Vegas. Oh, the Michael Jackson one. I've not seen the Michael Jackson one yet. I did see the Beatles one. That's the only one I've seen. Well, that's not true. I saw some in Biloxi when I used to live there. His locks. I don't know how to do locks, but that's funny. He's going to run as fast as he can. We can't catch him. He's the gingerbread man. I'm going to put this on here because I feel that it will fill in the gap. There's a big gap between the gingerbread house. They didn't connect them properly. It's messing with my OCD since I didn't get to do it. Are you guys getting all geared up for Christmas? Just stick that right there. I did already put snow and stuff on the ground. It's coconut. Biscuit was helping himself to it earlier. I had to shoo him away. He got mad at me. But he was trying to eat all the candy. I'm telling you, a little Biscuit loves Christmas. I don't know why this isn't, is there not like a loop option here? Or what does this do? find similar? No, I just want it to play one after the other. Oh well. Somebody call the cops and put Mr. Gingerbread under the house arrest so he can't escape. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread Man. They made him funny on Shrek. That whole gingerbread thing was funny. Not my gumdrop buttons. Okay, I'll tell you. I loved that part. It was really funny. All right. And with that, I think we'll start doing the shingles. So I got these cute little cookies. These are vanilla wafers. I don't know if you guys can see them yet, but I'm gonna be putting these up as shingles. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make it look like the shingles have snow on the edge of them. So I need to bring the icing closer to me. Have you guys ever decorated a gingerbread house? This will be my first time ever actually decorating a gingerbread house. I never liked the flavor of gingerbread itself, so I never made gingerbread house because I didn't like the flavor of it. I don't like that allspice flavor. I think they're cute. I just don't like the flavor. I had thought about doing like blue icing, green and red, but that got to be very too much to do. There was just a lot already going on, and I just didn't want to have to do too much. I'm just going to leave the knife in that. So what I'm doing now is I'm dipping the little cookie, the little edge I did with marshmallow with the coconut, so that it looks like snow on the edge of the shingle. Hope that's coming across that way. Hey, the real Kratos. You are? Thank you. Yeah, we just got started. Welcome in, welcome in. We're putting shingles on right now. At least I'm doing the best I can with the shingles. Maybe I should. I also have these cute little snowmen that we're gonna put up around as if the gingerbread man put up snowmen. I have to keep putting on the Christmas music. Hey, ESPN. It looks like it's snowing. How are you doing? Gingerbread house is a sport. That is a sport. Thank you so much for dropping by, Matt. It's been great having you. Enjoy the rest of your night. How are you doing, Real Kratos? And how you doing, ESPN? My sports guy. He likes his sports. My friend, her son is like that one sport guy that knows everything, can do, like, he played baseball and went to the championship. He played basketball, got him to the championship. He got third in cross country running. He is a champion deadlifter or weightlifter, and he also took his football team for high school to the championship. So her son basically does that, knows all sports. And he's got a scholarship right now to play football at a college. He's a really cool dude. I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturdays. I hope that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to figure out how that, I think I know. I'm just making all kinds of mess. We even got some gumdrops here for the roof. I was thinking about putting them up here. We can either do gumdrops at the top like this. I don't want to do purple next to each other. Or we can do one of these and then maybe gumdrops on top. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Let's put something besides green. Let's put a red one. Right there. While I get this one ready. Thank you all for stopping by and leaving that like and saying hello. Or if you're just lurking, have me in the background. I wish this would play, just keep playing, but it's not. Oh, you did it for your school? One of my friends named GB. He's known as Great Beyond. His entire company, the place that he works, they had a gingerbread building contest. It was really cool. But this is my first gingerbread house, so I'm just going by some ideas I had. There goes my gumdrops. And I love vanilla wafers too. They're really good. These are the minis, of course. I'm glad I went with the minis. I almost didn't. I almost went with full-size ones, but I think that the minis work out much better. Okay. I don't know how this is going to turn out like it did with the pumpkin. Vertical streams are always hit and miss with me. I just kept trying to think of ways of something to show you guys like we did with the pumpkin. The gingerbread house just seemed like the best fit. At least I think it was. I'm sure it was. I'm sure you're remembering correctly. I think we remember doing cardboard ones or foam ones in my school. We didn't do real ones. We decorated fake ones that were made of like that pliable foam. This is where things are going to get tricky. I think we're going to have to do the coconut first this time. Okay. I'm glad I had this marshmallow puff stuff just sitting in my pantry. And I think it's going to work out great for what I need it for. That's a lot. Did your school ever make you, like you do ornaments for your home and stuff? Let's see if I can't get this to stick. Putting them here is going to be difficult, I think. It sounds like someone's got the chainsaw out outside. There we go. I hope that stays. I don't know that it will. When it dries, hopefully it will. I do have my Santa hat on, not that you guys can see it. Ooh, moccasin slippers. And tickets to do nothing today. Did you get him a coupon book? You can make those coupon books. I did that for my husband once, where you can put things in it. You can personalize it for that person. Like they get one day where they don't have to do, like where they can watch whatever's on TV. They have the TV for that day. Or they get one, even if it's like their day to make dinner, they can hand you that coupon and say, well, I have a coupon that gets me out of doing dinner that day. Things like that. Or like, let's say it's their day to clean the bathroom or something. You can do those little coupon books. Oh, I know, but it's kind of cute. Like, even though you know that your pop's probably, he probably just, chills and hangs out with you and watches TV, it's still a cute idea to be like, you can say, Dad, will you go please go blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, nope, I've got and hand you a coupon. Or it could be a coupon where you have to take him to like his favorite place, or you have to make him his favorite dinner. It could be things like that. And it's a cheap way to give a gift. Loki is sleeping in a tiny chair. My big dog is sleeping in a tiny chair. I don't know why he's sleeping in a tiny chair, but he is. I could probably show you guys Loki. Yeah, exactly, like a book with free hugs. Something like that. A book that says you have to watch a movie with me tonight. That kind of thing. Could be fun, right? It was way before I started watching you. Well, that's all right. Yeah, I'll show you guys Loki. Let me just get this one on. I had already started it. I gotta get the coconut on the right spot. I don't think I've got the glue in the right spot here. Well, it's not glue, it's icing. I gotta tell you, if Hans and Gretel show up at this place, they're gonna look at all of these wonderful cookies. Here we go. Let me see if I can't. There he is, sleeping in that tiny chair. Oh, good old Loki. Trying not to make you guys too dizzy by moving the camera too much. I think once we get these shingles on, it'll be smooth sailing from there. Shingles are probably going to be this tedious thing. But you guys didn't answer me if you guys liked the gumdrops by themselves, like these, like here, or do you like them with this rope thing here instead, or do you want the rope thing and the gumdrops? We love you, Loki. You hear that, buddy? They love you. He doesn't care. He's asleep. I was going to do candy canes, but I didn't realize how much bigger those candy canes were to reference of my my gingerbread house. Oh, there goes another gumdrop. Not my gumdrop buttons. Oh, Gingy. Make sure that we get enough of that glue, because that's going to be what holds us up there. Rope and gumdrops. You like the rope and the gumdrops? All right. That's what we'll do then. We'll do the rope and then the gumdrops. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra shingle help on this one, because I don't think that one adhered very well. There we go. Not my gumdrop buttons. I don't really know what I'm going to do with these yet. They're so small, I don't know how I'm going to place them. And then we got these little things too. They're also very tiny. I got these Sour Patch ones instead, because they're easier for me to hold on to. Like, these are the ornament candies, these here. And then I got these. They look like, they're, which one is it? It's these here. I just found some cute stuff. I think the rope and gumdrop should be put on after everything else. Oh yeah, I was just asking y'all's preference after I put the shingles on. What direction would you guys like to go? I'm not doing it right now. That was just me finding out what you guys wanted. I have stuff on my hands. It's a messy job. I keep forgetting that I got to do the marshmallow first. Got to do the marshmallow first so we can get the coconut on it. Have you guys watched any Christmas movies yet? I haven't watched any yet. I typically wait to do those on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because that's usually all I'll watch all day. And I don't want to watch them a bunch of times in a row, so I usually wait till Christmas and Christmas Eve. But I think my mom has watched a bunch already. I think I heard her watching Rudolph. I think she watched Frosty. I know she watched Miracle on 34th Street. She likes that one a bunch. That one might be her favorite, Miracle on 34th Street. But I don't know that to be sure. I'll have to ask her which one's her favorite. Everyone has a preference on what their favorite Christmas movie is. Everyone has a different idea of what that's supposed to look like. I'm not a big fan of the ones that are like gory, like horror. Except for like Gremlins. For some reason, that's an exception for me. I don't know why. But maybe because it's not Santa doing bad things, it's creatures. All right. Okay. You guys see my gnomes in the back? I love Christmas gnomes. I've just gotten into that sort of thing lately where I think these little guys right here are just the cutest little things, but their little nose and the hat, you can't see their eyes. They're just a bunch of hair, like a big old beard. I love Christmas gnomes. I have a Christmas gnome Christmas tree in my studio, but you guys can't see it very well. I'll move this up a little higher. Yeah, that's better. And then I don't want you moving too much, but there we go. Okay. Hey, always. La 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 la. I've got vanilla wafers that I'm making into shingles. We're using marshmallow puff to make it sticky, like, you know, snow. And we dip it in some coconut. What do you think? How's your day been? Kids are out of school, I'm sure. I have to say that gingerbread house building is sticky. The delay is so bad. It's so bad. I don't even know how to fix it. Yep, we had some snow. Just been chilling at home. Oh, we didn't. We were having a very warm winter so far. Like, our Christmas is forecast to be 65 degrees on Christmas Day. I don't know what that is Celsius. I only know what that is Fahrenheit. My apologies. But it's only going to be like 65 degrees. Which I'm not complaining. It's just every other year we've had like ice or snow on the ground, and this year it's going to be like 65 degrees. It's just odd. Of course, I used to live in Florida, so it's not like I'm not used to a warm Christmas. That does look kind of cool. I'm seeing it in the thing here. It looks really nice. It's really coming across as having snow on the roof. I keep forgetting to do this. I've been doing this for however many shingles, and I keep forgetting to do the marshmallow puff first. How many of you have snow besides always? I believe, Kristen, you might be having some snow. Do you know that one Christmas action movie with Jack Frost that basically had all of the holiday figures team up to fight a villain that takes only people's dreams and replaces them with nightmares? I do know that one. I do know that one. They're like called Guardians of some sort. It's called Guardian something. I've actually seen that, Clone. It's funny because they made, hey, Legend, they made Jack Frost really cool dude. Because in the Santa Claus, they made him a villain with Tim Allen. You got a half an inch, but it's going to melt. Yeah, we're not going to have any of that this year. It's like, again, I'm not upset about it. It's just, it's abnormal for my area. It's happened before, it's just not common. That does look neat. I do like it. It's coming out better than I thought. We're supposed to be in the 40s. That's actually not bad for your area. Hey, BB. If you think about it, that's actually not that bad for your area. So it looks like we're not the only ones that's getting kind of a warm Christmas. Is it cold there, BB, in the UK? You guys have like such depressing weather there. It's always raining or cold. And then you guys had that heat wave last summer. Yeah, it's cold. I beg her. Yeah, it's not cold here yet. Maybe it will be. Oh, look, I just had some snowfall. Maybe you guys are seeing all that in real action, real live action, snow falling from the roof. There we go. Yeah, 27. Always wins. You win. It's colder there than anywhere else. Marshmallow puff. Maybe if I keep saying it over and over again, it will understand. Maybe they wanted me to sprinkle this stuff on the roof. I don't know that I'm going to be doing that. I might sprinkle it on the ground though. I haven't decided. You're talking about now? We're talking about Christmas, but now? Gosh, you guys are so cold. Is that the temperatures now? Always 27 degrees? It's so cold. I have a love-hate relationship with cold weather. The reason is, I like cold weather because I like sweaters. I have the cutest sweaters, and I love to wear them. But I don't like being cold, hence the cute sweaters. So I always get excited for winter because I know I get to wear my cute sweaters. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. There you go. My hands are getting so sticky. I thought for sure, I might have to go get some more cookies. I thought for sure that it wasn't going to be as sticky and messy as the pumpkin carving, but this is getting to be just as sticky and messy as the pumpkin. Hey, Retro Cuz, come on in, buddy. We're just building a gingerbread house. You like gingerbread houses? And when I say like gingerbread houses, I'm not talking about eating them. I don't like eating them. I like looking at them though. I think they're cool. You can like eating them too. I'm not a fan of the way gingerbread tastes. I don't like that spice flavor. I don't know how to explain it. There we go. Yeah. It's coming together nicely. You have to understand, I envisioned this all in my head. So some things might not work out the way I want them to. And some things might, I don't know. I also contemplating about putting things on here that you couldn't eat, decorating it with things that were unedible, and then I walked that back. Merry Christmas to you, and hey, Super Shafts. Did it snow over your house? Yes, it did. It did snow over my gingerbread house. Thank you for noticing. And Merry Christmas to you too, Retro. I do like Christmas cookies, just not gingerbread ones. And what's funny is I love the flavor of ginger. I have Sour Patch ornaments. That we'll be putting on there. They look like this. I was thinking about trying to make them fit here somehow, but I don't know where I'm going to put these. I might put them on this side over here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I might not use anything. Yeah, I've never seen these either. I'm going to try one. I also have never seen these. Have you seen these? Ooh, that's good. They look like this. Swedish fish berries are so good. Oh, you like Swedish fish. So I have to be in the mood for Swedish fish. They're a weird kind of gummy to me. I like regular gummy bears and worms. And then the Sour Patch. Yeah, he does. He likes them. Did you say, no, you didn't say Swedish fish. You said Swedish berries. What are Swedish berries? I thought you meant Swedish fish. Which I'd eat them if they have them, but it's not like something I seek out. I can hear my son's TV. The music keeps stopping. And I'm not even sure you guys can hear the music. Not fish. Okay. I saw the He-Man sword. Sorry, I've been busy trying to, one, get this set up, and two, go in the grocery store. We went to Burger King this morning for breakfast, and it made me sick to my stomach. so over fast food making me feel sick. I remember fast food being a treat. Now it just makes my tummy hurt. You're playing Uncharted? They do make them in fish. They do make Swedish fish. I didn't know they made Swedish berries. Do they taste the same as the Swedish fish? Can you guys hear that music? I've asked that many times and no one has answered me yet. I'm wondering if that means you guys cannot hear the music. Because I can turn it up if you guys can't hear it. I try to have some ambiance, but the music keeps stopping. Oh, you can, thank you, Retro Coz, for telling me that you can hear the music. Do you like it? It's all kinds of jazzy. But I might go ahead. Can I put this on loop? No, it just says find similar. Back to playlist, download. Nope. Oh, okay, fine. But you can't make it out. What if I did? Is that any better? Okay. See, this side came broken and I fixed it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's start here. There we go. And Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And now we got the other side to do here. Oh, this one is all kinds of weird. BB, is your sister sleeping? Does she have work tonight? Hello. Hi, Loki. Loki woke up.
Is it starting? Or has it started?
It started.
Oh, cool.
Look, I've already made shingles. Look at my shingles.
Oh, that's nice.
She's sleeping. She's got the day off. Oh, good. I'm glad she's got the day off. Merry Christmas and happy winter solstice. The Solstice Warriors. Is that good? Is that a good position? Should I pull it back?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It is me. It is Soup.
Yes, it's Soup. Can you guys hear him?
Hope so. Well,
I did see the Luigi there. They might be able to hear you. This coconut makes for good snow.
it kind of does.
It really does. It really worked out better than I thought. He just walked outside. I'll tell him you said hello in just a second. I don't know what he went outside for. Looks like he went to his car. Mr. Soup. That's funny you guys remember. You are my honorary cousin. Oh, they can all hear Soup. They all say hello to you, and they say Merry Christmas, and they can hear you.
Oh, cool. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Come say that closer so they hear it a little better.
Merry Christmas.
I hope you guys heard that. He said Merry Christmas. Yes, you can make soup. In fact, his favorite soup is ramen soup there, Retro. It used to be pho, but he now has he's already in his room. But he did say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. He went and got his bag. PG-13 has also decided to come and say hello. It's funny that I can't remember. I can't even tell you what I had for breakfast today. I had the, what are you doing? He's getting cake. Husband, PG-13's after the cake. You want some candy? Oh my gosh, you guys should see Loki. Hold on. Loki! Say hi, buddy. Aren't you such a good boy? You sitting way over there all nice and pretty. Loki is silly. Hey, Drunk, welcome in. Just doing some gingerbread house decorating here. Everyone saying hello to you, PG-13. He might have ran off with his cake.
What's that, man?
Everyone is saying hello to you in the chat.
Oh, hello. Merry Christmas.
He says hello and Merry Christmas. He is always in a chair. He is. He's always in a chair. When I tell you guys my dog sits in chairs, I'm not saying that he randomly sits in chairs. This is something he does literally all of the time. That's all he does is sit in chairs. All chairs. Any chair. Doesn't matter. It could be a bench and he's going to sit on it. He loves chairs. He loves to sit in chairs. He's a good boy. And I didn't teach him that. That's just something he just started doing on his own. Ooh, some ginger beer. Oh, this, I used the icing that it came with. And I just ran it along and just popped it in there. And then the shingles are going to reinforce it. There's Biscuit. Biscuit. Hi, honey. Yeah? You going to say hello to everybody? Hello, Biscuit. Okay, now he's under there, so I can't. You going to come say hi, Biscuit? No? You're going to go do your own thing? You are the Biscuit. He's going to eat some food. He's hungry. Biscuit's a King Biscuit, that's right. You're chilling around, Drunk? That's nice. I did get some eggnog today, but I'm not going to tell my son because he'll drink it all. That's very similar to what happened, Kristen. We were all playing board games one night at the table that I'm sitting at right now, and we were in the middle of poker, and he just jumped in one of the chairs, and we actually dealt him in. We gave him cards, and my son helped him with his cards. I got pictures of him playing poker with us, and ever since then, he has sat in chairs. We went to dinner. There's this restaurant that is caters to animals too if you bring them. They make dog biscuits and different dog foods in the restaurant for you to order if you bring your pet to this restaurant. Now the restaurant's basically outdoors with a lot of cover and garage doors that they open and close for different seating rooms to be opened. But everyone had their dogs there, playing with their dogs on leashes. Every dog had a leash or was sitting on the floor underneath their chair. Not Loki. No. Loki was sitting on the bench right next to me. I wasn't touching his leash. And it was just, we were just sitting there having our dinner. And I cannot tell you how many people walked up to us asking us if they could pet him and then ask us how we taught him to do that. I was like, I've never taught him to do that. He just does it. We never have instructed him to not move. That's just something he just does all on his own, and they couldn't believe it. That's not what we want. Christmas music's getting on my nerves. Dog with manners, yeah. I didn't even have to hold on to his leash or anything. He just sat there next to us eating his dinner. All right, bye, Retro Cuz. Have a good evening and the rest of your day. He actually does. He actually disciplines himself. If he feels like he's done something wrong, he'll actually like emotionally punish himself. He's the strangest dog I've ever had. I love him, but he's definitely got a different personality. I've never seen a dog have such a moral compass as Loki does. I need to get more cookies. For those who like the paper wrapping sounds, here's some paper wrapping sounds. There we go. I don't need to be putting product placements everywhere. Oh, hey, I'm a fan of short hair. I need to send you my hair when it was pixie cut. Hey, drunk. I'm just hanging around, I see. I used to have like boy cut short hair, like extremely, extremely short hair. Hold on. So yeah, go for it. Where's that one that sounded like jazz? That's not it, but that's okay. This sounds jazzy. Maybe this is the one I was looking for. Yeah. Go. Just too hard to handle long hair anymore. Girl, you sing to the choir. I love short hair. It's so much better than long hair. And I've had both. I've had very long hair, like hair all the way to my bottom. I've had it halfway down my back, you know. I've had all lengths of hair. But small hair is definitely my favorite. Oh, Biscuit is stalking Piper. And out she goes. Sorry, Biscuit, not today. She got away. She was on to you. Biscuit likes to get Piper, likes to attack her. Surprise attacks. Like little brothers. I do, I understand the struggle. The best part is that my husband loves my hair short. So it's a win-win for both of us. Because some men really like women to have long hair. They find long hair on women, you know, attractive. I don't know, there's a lot of men in the chat. You tell me, is women with longer hair more attractive? Also, I have a question. What are y'all's thoughts on makeup? This is for the men. There's a lot of debate that women actually wear makeup more for other women because we're in competition with them for men's affections, and men don't really care about the makeup. So, all my dudes in the chat, let me know. I know you guys would would not lie to me, right? You wouldn't, you set me straight. Oh yeah, I can understand that. My dad was the reason why my hair was so long for so many years. I had to. He wouldn't let me cut my hair because he thought long hair was the best. Yeah, spill the beans, man. And inquiring women minds would like to know. And if you're not in the live chat now and you see this afterwards and you're listening to this, put it in the comments. We all would like to know your responses. I'm going to tell you that I hardly ever wear makeup unless I'm going out somewhere. And when I'm streaming, I do put on a tiny bit because it's like any time whenever you're doing a production, like people who are on stage, if I don't put on makeup, the camera doesn't get a lot of my features and you can't see my mouth move and things like that. So that's really the only reason why I wear makeup, is so that you guys can see my features a little bit better. But if I didn't have to do that, I wouldn't. I prefer wearing no makeup at all, ever. I'm just not a big makeup person. I'm kind of a tomboy when I'm doing my own thing. Aw, thank you, Kristen. You are too, sweetheart. But a lot of beauty comes from within, to be fair. Although outer beauty does help. That's why I wear makeup also. Because you want to see people to see your features drunk. Hey, you didn't answer my question. What are your thoughts about women in makeup? You will not be chastised here. It's safe. It's a safe space. When I ask questions like that, I truly want to know the answer to it. It's not a trick question where I'm just like, I'm trying to trap you guys into telling me something. I actually really want to know. I never wear foundation. The only thing I ever wear is eyeshadow and blush. And that is it. Those are the only two things I wear. My husband says he hates makeup. And do you guys have a preference on if a woman's hair is long or short? I mean, is it really that big of a deal to you guys? Right, it doesn't. Why even bother? I do sometimes put on lip stain where it darkens my lips, but it's not a lipstick. It doesn't come off. It just stains my lips a color. I will wear chapstick though. I say chapstick, but it's not the name brand chapstick. It's the stuff you put on. It's the lip moisturizer. That's like, not all Q-tips are Q-tips. Lip mask? I don't like makeup at all. Ooh, there we go. Clone does not like makeup at all. My husband thinks that women on TV have so much makeup on their face that they don't, one, look like real women, and he's not attracted to that at all. And he says they have too much, and too much eyeshadow, too much of like those big eyelashes that women wear. He thinks look ridiculous. He says they don't look like humans. So he didn't like any of that stuff. But I thought my husband might have been like the minority. You know, some men do maybe like that. I don't know. I noticed that most of the guys in the chat have disappeared since I asked them questions about hair and makeup. that might have also came with a little bit of age there, Kristen, because sometimes when you get older, you don't want to wear makeup anymore. It just doesn't feel right to you. I'm trying to find some more Christmas music that won't stop playing after a few minutes. All your favorites. This is supposed to be royalty free. It has to be royalty free music. Alright. Hopefully these play one after the other. We'll see. No, I don't think aging does help with makeup. It just makes you look worse. Just own it. If you start to age, just own it. A lady in a restaurant or a bar or whatever, I think it's like a sports bar we were in, got very angry with me because she looked like she had had so much surgery and plastic stuff done to her face and was wearing so much. She didn't even look like she was born on this planet. And me and my husband were talking, and she heard me talking about how I feel about that, which I think is ridiculous. She goes, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "You don't even look human anymore. I do know what I'm talking about." People have this idea of what they're supposed to look like, and society actually doesn't feel that way. Is the music too loud? This song is just a little bit louder than the other ones that we're playing. Your mom always wore it? My mom has never been a makeup person. My grandmother was, though. She would sit for hours at the kitchen table with her little mirror, putting her face on, either for, Christmas or what have you, but she never left the house without looking top-notch, my grandmother. But my mom never was a makeup person. Now don't get me wrong, every now and then, just like me, she'll put on some eyeshadow or some blush or something like that, but for the most part, none. You want some gingerbread? How about a cookie? Want a cookie? I'll put some marshmallow fluff on it for you, BB. You want marshmallow fluff? I want to know what this tastes like. Got marshmallow fluff and some coconut. How many of you like coconut? I know coconut's hit or miss with people. Alright, let me see what this tastes like. Is the next one going to play? Yeah. Alright, I finally found the right website. That's actually pretty good. Marshmallow puff dipped in coconut is pretty good on a vanilla wafer. I wonder why they call these wafers. They don't look like wafers. Like, this looks like a wafer. It's a pretzel, but it looks like a wafer. This does not look like a wafer. It does not. You guys think that looks like a wafer? Aw, purr. You can't stand marshmallow? You can't taste the marshmallow. I couldn't taste it. All I could taste was the vanilla and coconut. I love the texture of coconut. I like to chew it on my teeth. Coconut's really good for you as well. I like that this new site I found is playing music after the other ones ended, because the other one I had to keep going back and turning on new music. And now I can just do this. I think that was holding me up building, is because I had to keep stopping and turn the music back on. I didn't want to sit here without any sound. I felt like that's what the pumpkin carving was missing, was a little bit of spooky dooky music. I have a confession to make. I wonder if Kristen does this too. I can't see the stars out of my head. I can't wait to find out what happens. can't wait to face Orlena again after everything that's happened. If it wasn't for their betrayal, Garth wouldn't have died. That game has gotten inside of me. I just love it so much. I wonder if we defeat the Fleshmancer, if it's going to free everyone that he's tortured for so long. I also wonder that. Yes, he is. You're right. I don't know if you guys noticed, but ever since we lost Garth, he's in every single thumbnail as kind of like an angel in the background. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I always put him somewhere as like faded in the background. There's only one where he's not there. And that's only because I redid the thumbnail and forgot to add him. But he was there originally. Because even though he's not there, his influence, he's totally there. And I can't wait to see what Sabotage Studio comes up with next. Oh, there's talking in that song. What are some of y'all's favorite Christmas movies, by the way? I know Dr. Volk is the Polar Express, which is adorable. Some people love Die Hard. Nightmare Before Christmas. So do you consider that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? There's much debate about that. I wonder what my son's girlfriend would categorize it as, because she just adores Nightmare Before Christmas. She thinks my son looks like Jack Skellington, and she's Sally. Both. I have a friend who puts up her Christmas tree in October because she decorates it in Halloween style. The Santa Claus. I love that movie, BB. Have you watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation yet? But I only like the first Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I didn't like any of the sequels. Oh, we're at the top of the house now. We're cooking. We're making some progress here. I'm gonna start adding some color soon, hopefully. The music's getting very epic. Almost like a movie scene. Very instrumental and inspirational. Lots of horns. I don't mind. It's just funny that this song is very... Oh, they've got their hazard lights on. I'm looking out the window. They made it a series with Tim Allen? They were making a Santa Claus series with Tim Allen. And Disney tried to fire Tim Allen from being Buzz Lightyear. That went over like a lead balloon. Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear, and he always will be. It's just the way it is. They can't replace him. They can try, but they can't. Oh, you noticed my little gnomes? They light up, but one of them, the battery died. And the other one is trying. I love my little gnomes. Gnomes are like my favorite thing right now. I've become a gnome lover. Thank you for noticing my little gnomes in the back. To infinity and beyond, yes. Baby, you're a big fan of Toy Story. Who was your favorite? Was it Woody or was it Buzz Lightyear? And anyone can answer that question if you're a fan of Toy Story. Which one was your favorite? Were you on Team Woody or were you on Team Buzz Lightyear when you watched that movie? No, I'm talking about the OG one. Oh, BB was a Buzz fan. Good man. I was too. I thought Woody was being petty. Not that he was a bad character. I don't know what this is. We're going to the next one. When they start talking, Ham, you liked Ham? What about Mr. Potato Head? He was funny. Ham was funny. Is that... Who is Ham? Oh gosh, what is his name on Cheers? Oh, I'm having a complete brain fart, and it stinks. I love ham! Somebody bring me a ham! Who watched 30 Rock? With Tina Fey? Is that her name? I think that's her name. I used to love that show, 30 Rock. So funny. Somebody bring me a ham! I think the rope with the gumdrops is going to be perfect. Again, you got to do the puff first. So is it just marshmallow puff you don't like, Kristen? Or is it all marshmallows? Or do you like regular marshmallows? Oh. You like the dog too? I don't know what they call him. All marshmallows. You just don't like marshmallows. All right. So you are not a fan of s'mores. Or Rice Krispie treats. Okay. You can. How can you not like marshmallows? Right? I know. Marshmallows go in your hot chocolate. It's almost like it was meant to go here. It fits perfectly. It's like the exact length we needed. Kristen knew what she was talking about by putting this here. I think I chased off all the men asking them questions. Oh, you can handle Rice Krispie treats? But not s'mores? Is that too much marshmallow for you? I think Rice Krispie treats are yummy, yummy. My husband likes peanut butter ones, and that's when you put peanut butter in the mix with the marshmallow. I don't know if you guys have ever had those. Kristen does not like s'mores. She's like, no. No, 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 no to the s'mores. I'll have to say this, marshmallow puff does serve its purpose. It makes things very sticky for me to glue stuff on. Squish. My phone drop buttons. How's that coming across? Oh, I'm still doing the shingles in the video. does this look over here? Oh, we need to turn this just a little bit. There we go. Oh, we don't want the orange one. We want, let's do green. Green would go good next to yellow. There we go. Boink. I don't know what purpose this serves as far as structure to the house. Does anybody know what this purpose would be if you were a builder? Maybe you don't know. Do you love Marshmallow Men from Ghostbusters? Oh, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That was funny. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. She's like, choose. And he goes, no, we're not gonna choose. And then she's like, yeah, you have chosen. They're like, no, we didn't. And they all look at Ray. He goes, I'm sorry, you just popped in there. Oh, that was funny. That was a John Candy moment, I feel. I miss John Candy. This past Thanksgiving, I watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Have you guys seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Solid Root. That's right. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is one of my favorite movies. They go through so much. It's kind of like that movie Money Pit. Money Pit is another one that I love. Are you calling John Candy a cutie? Oh my gosh, The Great Outdoors. Did you guys see that movie, The Great Outdoors? That was John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. Okay. We got our roof on, you guys. He's a little crooked because I wasn't looking at it properly, but we're going to straighten it up just a little bit. There we go. Look, it's not so bad. We'll do the front here now. Let's see. I want to do a window. Thank you, sweetheart. Doing the best. So for those who don't know it, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Steve Martin's character is, I think he works in, advertising. And he's stuck in New York and he's trying to make it back to Chicago, back home. Yeah, I don't want words. There we go. No words. No words. Don't want any words from you. And so let's see. But he has to get home so that he can spend Thanksgiving with his family. And the first thing that happens is he has to find a cab. Yes, I agree. Nathan Drake is funny. And so he has to fight to get a cab, and he runs and he tries to get to a cab, and he runs into Kevin Bacon of all people, and they try to get a cab, and Kevin Bacon wins. So then he tries to find another cab. John Candy steals it from him after he pays a guy to have his cab. And that's where it all starts. Hold on, guys. It's one of those movies where if something can go wrong, everything goes wrong. I love it. Because they just have a hard time of it, but it's so funny how they try to figure out how to get home. And they end up being pushed together. They're total strangers. But it's a funny movie. I love it. I watch it every Thanksgiving. And I don't know if you guys remember The Great Outdoors movie. There's a bear that likes to pick on everybody, and someone shoots it in the butt, and then his butt's bald. It's funny. Alright, let's see if I can get that to come back up. Come on. I don't like it when icing doesn't do what it's supposed to. Do what you're supposed to, icing. There we go. How many of you would eat this if you saw this house? If you're a Hansel and Gretel, would you eat this house? It kind of reminds me of the idea of Willy Wonka in that room where everything is edible. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. I love that movie. And that part is probably my favorite. Without the marshmallows. You can't taste them. And I'm not lying. But you can't taste them. I think this might be good for the door. Sorry if that was in y'all's ear. Things are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're like bouncing about. They're not supposed to be bouncing about. Okay, now that we've got that mark. Yeah, these little go. Yeah, that should make a good little door. And then one of these little things could be the doorknob, I guess. Maybe one of these can be the doorknob. Can you guys see this okay? I'm gonna make sure you guys can see this okay. There we go. That's much better. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Do y'all remember that song? Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away. Hey! You y'all remember that? That's something I used to sing when I was a kid. I haven't thought of that in forever. I don't know why that came out of my brain just now. It might be that I'm building this gingerbread house and the kid in me is coming out. Okay. Get yourself in there. Stop pulling away. All right, guys, what color would you like the doorknob? We have yellow, blue, red, green, purple. Let me know which one you want. And I'm gonna put a doorknob somewhere right here. In the meantime, we're gonna put the wreath up here. Oh no, we don't want that on there. No. I have to get some water. says blue. We can do blue. We haven't had blue. Blue, I think, is one of the colors we haven't used yet. Nope. No. I don't even think they were saying that right. No. Here we go. This almost sounds like a Charlie Brown song. I kind of like this song. It sounds, oh, put that stuff on. It sounds something out of Charlie Brown or a video game. This Christmas. I wish I had a fireplace. We don't have a fireplace. I know that's a random thing to say, but it's true. Look at them cute little squishies. Hey, Power Slave. Merry Christmas, buddy. How has your Saturday been treating you, buds? This orange little gumdrop wants to fall. He's the only one misbehaving. How does that look? I think it looks nice. What do you guys think so far? Looks like you guys are so far behind in the video. I can't tell if you guys are that far behind or not. Oh, that's nice. I bet she enjoyed that time together. I know as a mother I do. We always love seeing the babies, kids. You always be her little baby. I guess I'm going to use something else. Oh, one of my things fell. I have to put that back up there. Okay, so we're going to put this there. I don't know if that's going to stay. I might have to use some of the marshmallows fluff. Combo here. Oh, this stuff does not want. I might not be able to use these little balls. They're slipping and sliding all over the place. Hold on. Are you ready for Christmas, Power? Now this sounds like something from the Polar Express. Blue was perfect, Dee. Okay, so let's. Here we are. You are ready? Good for you. I am too. I got one more thing I got to do. But I mean, that's just because the items came in today. Been waiting on them for like ever. These are the Sour Patch ornaments. That's Loki snoring. My dog's over there snoring. Why do you guys keep wanting... the singing kind of Christmas music. Bring us some figgy puddings and bring us some figgy pudding and lots of good cheer. Tidings to you and all of your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. For those who don't know what that organ is saying, hey, Dr. Volk, welcome in, buddy. How are you? Did Ted just finish? Please don't fall. Get your squish squish up there. Squish, squish, squish. Oh, all of my stuff is falling. We're gonna have to redo these. Which is fine. That one looked like he was gonna stay, but we'll do this instead. I'll show you what's going on here in just a minute, Dr. Bob. We got shingles and everything. That he did. How are you? I like your gingerbread house with your gumdrops and marshmallows. Yeah! We do got gumdrops. And marshmallow puff is definitely a must. There we go. Look at this, Dr. Volk. So these are Nilla wafers that I put marshmallow puff on the edge here, like this. And then I just dipped it in some coconut to give it like a snowy look for shingles. Isn't that cool? Not my gumdrop buttons. Yeah, I know. I'm actually not a big fan of gumdrops either. They have a weird flavor to me, but that's okay. Uh-oh, we got more things falling. Coconut over here. Thank you, buddy. How's your Saturday been? We missed you yesterday, but that's okay. We're only lacking, I think, 5 or 3 conch shells, and then we're ready. So I think I'm gonna do those off screen because they're tedious ones. I've gotta go find like 40 fish. And there's one where I have to find this house, and I can't find the house. It's alright, buddy. Don't even worry about it. You didn't miss anything except for me just running around. Although we did beat some bad bosses. Well, I think it was just one bad boss. A big slug. We also completed Mirth. You guys need to stop trying to fall. My wreath keeps trying to fall. Me too, me too. I would hate for us to go through this whole journey and then you miss out on the final boss. Because, for those that have been there for most of the game, I know you guys are like really wanting to see some resolution. Yes, it is. I don't know if we're going to need to find people for the 2 buildings that were just recently built. I don't know, because it said that Mirth was completed and I got an accomplishment for it. So I'm going to have to make sure, because there's no way I'm messing this up. Hey, this sounds like this was on Mr. Bean. This was on Mr. Bean. think we need some of these down here too. Yeah, that fits real nice down there, I think. Cut that a little more. Have you guys ever seen Mr. Bean's Christmas? It's cute. He's a horrible human being, but it's funny because I think he's just simple-minded. Even Rowan Atkins says that Mr. Bean is a jerk. He says, but he was a lot of fun to play. He says, because it's almost like you didn't have limits. You know, you had the quote-unquote okay to just be Mr. Bean. And he goes, that was like very refreshing, but Mr. Bean's a jerk. It was more than 4, but yes, it was very small. There wasn't, and it's weird because I remember there being so many more episodes than just 4. But I think there might be maybe it's like 6 or 7. There wasn't but 1 season of him, which doesn't make any sense because he's so insanely popular. My favorite will always be when he goes to make a sandwich in a park. He just, he's not, you'd have to, I can't really, you'd have to watch, he's on YouTube if you want to see some clips of him. Watch him make a sandwich in the park with a park bench. Him making a sandwich is the funniest thing. For me, it was funny. It's my favorite episode of him. But like, he tries to cheat on a test while looking at someone else's paper, but does it in a very hilarious way. He goes swimming in a public pool, but is, you know, it's hard to explain. Mr. Bean is hard to explain. I'll have to send you some clips of him, Dr. Volk. Some of my favorite clips of him so you can get an idea of who is Mr. Bean. Not a lot of people in my family appreciate Mr. Bean like I do. Kristen's running around here somewhere. Yeah, there's a movie with Mr. Bean, and he goes on vacation. And I think there's one, I think he has 2 movies. Mr. Bean does. But there's one where he goes to the beach and he tries to put on his bathing suit while still wearing his clothes. He goes to a theme park by himself, no doubt. He goes to a theme park by himself, but he ends up with someone's baby. I think he accidentally got attached to the back of his trunk of his car, and when he gets to the park, he realizes there's a baby. So now he has to run around and try to figure out how to have fun with a baby that's not his. It's slapstick, basically. It's just slapstick comedy. And he does it so well. He's one of those physical comedians. He never speaks a word. He never says hardly anything. If he ever does, it's just a sound effect for his voice. Or something where you can't really understand what he says. So he's more of a mute, physical kind of comedian, but it's just really funny. He's like Jim Carrey and can move his body around in really weird ways. Dr. Volk, are you ready for Christmas? That's this is a New Year's Eve. My thing keeps falling. I don't know if I'm going to keep these up here. They keep falling. I don't like it. Okay. There we go. No barking. No, Loki. No. 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 Loki. You be a good boy. Don't be a bad boy. You be a good boy. Not a bad boy. Loki. Let me go see what he's barking at, you guys. Loki, what are you barking at, baby? Yeah. Let me see. You trying to show me what's going on out here? It's just Nana outside. And you didn't get to go outside? He's been fussing at you.
I know. What do you want for the kids too?
Yeah, he did. There was a little clip that I saw on Twitter that gave like dog math.
It's like what?
Dog math. I sent you that clip. You know, one that says when
Oh,
you.
that's the one that didn't play for me.
Oh, you didn't tell me it didn't play for you?
I meant to.
This is Nana Pun that you guys can hear. I finally watched Doctor Who's The Christmas Carol last night. It is such a lovely episode, isn't it? What you think?
I like it.
Look at the front here.
Oh, I like it even better.
I didn't do this side. I need to do that side now. I think it's because they start to fall. Yeah, that was why. So I went to something else to see if they were going to continue to fall. Yeah, that one's my favorite. Yeah, silly Loki. Anyways, the dog logic is funny because it goes like this. When you're gone for this is a dog talking to you, telling you how they feel about their math. When you're gone for 3 hours, it's been 3 hours. When you're gone for 3 minutes, you've also been gone for 3 hours. When someone walks in front of our house, it's equivalent to 20 dragons trying to attack the home. When dinner time is at 4 o'clock and it is 4:02, you are 2 hours late for dinner. When dinner is at 5 o'clock and you feed me at 4 o'clock, you are also 2 hours late. When you sit and give me 100 pets for an hour and you stop, there were no pets ever and you hate me. When there are 15 tennis balls on the ground and one is under the sofa, there are no tennis balls anywhere. Dog math. She's in there watching movies. She's been watching movies today. She's been watching The Stand by Stephen King. The original one, not the newest one that they just released. Well, hello, Miss Piper. Here's my pretty girl. Piper's home. Aren't they? My favorite was the 20 Dragons one, because if someone is walking or driving or in front of my house, it's equivalent to 20 dragons trying to attack my home. Dogs are the best. Animals are so silly. This one is still trying to fall. I don't know why this won't stay. And my gumdrop keeps falling too. But now that I understand, dog math, I can understand where Loki comes from. When I walk out to the mailbox and come back and he acts like I've been gone forever. I'm like, oh, to you it's been 3 hours when it's really only been 3 minutes. I understand now. Okay. What did you say it was called? Dog math. It's called dog math. M-A-T-H. Because dogs can't math, but they try. Right at the end, it didn't want to cooperate. It cooperated all the way around the rosy, and then right at the end, it didn't want to. There we go. Do you have pets, Dr. Volk? I don't know if I ever heard you talk about any of your pets. Maybe we'll do only 3. Maybe they were crowding each other. Did you ever watch that gaming documentary? The one that's on Max, not the one that's on Netflix. I haven't seen the one that's on Netflix. I don't know why I said Netflix that night. But it was on Max. Or HBO, whatever you like to call it. It's called Max on my TV. The Max app. Streaming app. Alright. You stay. Okay. And then we have... Doors. Seriously, there's no little notch for me to rip that? Well, maybe we can rip it this way. Think out. Aww. Here I am trying to think outside the box, and it didn't work, so we're going to go the other way. Epic fail those times. I can't open up this package. There we go. Are these the size we want? No. Is this the size we want? Yeah, that's a good size. Not anymore. We had a family dog chase. Aw, I'm so sorry, honey. Are you guys going to ever get another baby? I know it took us over a year before we got another dog. After Cassius. You don't have access to Max? That's alright. Nanopon is the one with the subscription for Netflix. My son has the subscription to Hulu, and I have the subscription to Max. And that's why we have what we have. Oop, down you fall. I was so nervous before I started this stream. My tummy was in knots. I'm usually not nervous, but something about this stream made me super nervous. I felt that way for the pumpkin one too. I think it's because it's different. and I don't really know how it's going to be received from people since it's not what I typically do, and it's a vertical stream, which I'm actually not a biggest fan of, but I don't know how else to do these without using my phone since I'm not doing them in my studio. I guess I could maybe do a normal stream on my phone, but I don't know if that's allowed. Good cheer. That did turkey. Do you guys know what figgy pudding is? Okay, we gotta put our ornaments on. Oh, I dropped something. What did I drop? Dropped the icing. Christmas time is here. Oh, okay. That's fine, honey. I told Dr. Volk you were running around here somewhere. And there you are. No worries. You missed Loki barking at the kids across the street. You missed dog math. I thought you'd get a kick out of dog math. I can tell you what dog math is. This is dog math. And this is the dogs talking to humans. So look it into the perspective that dog is talking to you, and this is their math. Here it goes. When you were gone for 3 hours, it equals you were gone for 3 hours. When you are gone for 2 minutes, that is also gone for 3 hours. When there are 15 tennis balls on the ground, but one is under the couch, there are 0 balls on the ground. When you pet me for 30 minutes and give me hundreds of pets and you stop, you have now given me 0 pets and you basically hate me. When someone walks, rides their bike, or crosses in front of my house, it is equivalent to 20 dragons trying to attack my home. That's dog math. I know, right? Oh, also, when dinner is at 4 o'clock and you give me dinner at 4:05, you are now 2 hours late for dinner. When dinner is at 4 o'clock and you feed me at 3 o'clock, you are still 2 hours late for dinner. That's dog math for you. What's he want for dinner? What's his birthday dinner, Kristen? Oh, nope. We don't let talking. I feel like that would have been talking too. Fried shrimp! Yum yum! I have to have dinner ready at 3 p.m. Well, even when you're on time, Kristen, you're still 2 hours late. According to dog math. You can feed her at the exact same time every day, and every day you will still be 2 hours late. Dog math. Are you making the fried shrimp, or are you going to go get fried shrimp? And you're getting an Italian beef sandwich. What's an Italian beef? No, you ordered DoorDash. I had someone on Twitter who just said that their DoorDasher took a picture of their food that they dropped, in front of their door. They watched them through the window, and then they left with the food. After they took a picture of it, they showed DoorDash what the person did, and they still didn't give them a refund. I've not had any issues with DoorDash myself. I just thought that was, and he called Uber Eats and got his food finally. Here we go. Well, tell me what it is. What's an Italian beef sandwich? What makes it Italian? Oh, good grief. Hey, Paco. Yes, you found me out. You figured out my secret. How you been, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I had some toothpicks somewhere there. Pieces of beef, and then you can customize it with hot or sweet peppers. That sounds like a Philly cheesesteak. That sounds like a Philly cheesesteak, only without the provolone and using mozzarella instead. I'm just throwing these on here because. Different from a Philly, really? I love a good Philly cheesesteak though, but the peppers and the beef sounds like that they're the same. I guess it's a different flavor beef with the mozzarella, potentially. Thank you, always. I'm trying to get these to stay on there. It came with all of this confetti, and I didn't know what else to do with all of this stuff. Tastes like heaven. Is it seasoned with fennel, like Italian sausage? Because I am not a fan of fennel. I just don't like the flavor of fennel. My husband loves it. I'm not a big fan of it personally. Get your butt on there. On off of my finger. There we go. No, no. Alright. That does not want to let go of my finger. No fennel. Good, because fennel ruins. For me, fennel takes over everything. It's like if you put fennel in something, that's all you can taste. But we got some country stuff going on now. Right, let's do this other side. Oops. Where my wreath keeps falling. I have put this wreath up here so many times. Why do you guys keep doing singing? You don't want the singing. No singing. Yes, I agree. Fennel is way overpowered. You put fennel on something and that's all you're going to taste. You're digging the country? I was digging it too. Whatever website I'm on, it seems to go back and forth between country and all kinds of other stuff. All right, let's figure out how we're going to get these up there. And now we got jazzy stuff again. I don't mind the jazzy either. I could just sip on a martini and listen to jazzy Christmas music. There we go. I'm just gonna eat this one. It's bumping. It is bumping. Hey, Loki. Loki's sitting behind the computer. Well, that's sourer than I thought. The nerds are sour. This has got a nice beat to it. I think that this icing here kind of disappears after it dries a little bit, so that's why I'm like okay with just smacking it all over, so I can put these things on there. I like the little snowflakes and stuff. Little Christmas trees. They're cute. Paco, if you're still here, what are your plans for Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? I'm not going to assume that everybody celebrates Christmas. I know everybody probably has a different tradition. Well, not everybody. Some people do. Okay. I'll grab two things that time. Yeah, we don't either. Well, we just kind of, I cook dinner and everyone just enjoys whatever gifts they got that morning and the day, you know, because we're not, oh, the doorknob fell off and I didn't notice. The doorknob fell off. I can't get in. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like a good family big holiday, but no one else does, and I got tired of pushing it and got tired of being the only one that tried, so I stopped. It stopped becoming a big deal to me because no one else seemed to care. So I felt like, what was the point? Well, boogers. Well, that's actually more than what a lot of people do, though, Dr. Bulk, your Polar Express thing, which I find to be great. I mean, we used to do Christmas Eve parties. We used to all get together for Christmas Eve. But that has since stopped because me and my sister-in-law just got tired of being the only ones that would host them. And then nobody would show up, and the ones that did show up, they would only be there for a second and then leave. And it just got to be tiring. It got to be too much. And so we just stopped. That's why it was so sweet when my sister-in-law called me yesterday and was like, you know what? I want to hang out with you. So we're going to meet up on the 28th and just hang out. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Getting these to stick on is... Yeah, right? That maybe I can. But I always have like these, I don't know, maybe it's movies that have ruined me for that, you know, making me feel like, you know, those holiday movies make it look like this big production. I wasn't sad. It just let me know that, you know, I didn't need to do it anymore. It ended up being fine. I wonder if I could put these here. I wonder if I can get these to do it. Maybe. Hey, Theta. Oh, well, thank you. You gotta be careful. There might be a witch in there. Like Hansel and Gretel. Let's see. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. That is the whole point of this thing. The music has not started a new one yet. I wonder how these look. How you been, Theta? Music seems to have stopped. Is that the last one? Let's do this. See if that works. I don't know. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys have seen National Lampoons when he goes and puts Christmas lights on top of his house, and he has so many Christmas lights that when he finally gets them to turn on, it turns off everyone else's power in the city. Piper! She came in all scared. Look, Loki would never hurt you, Piper. He might accidentally run you over, though. Yes, you would. Because that's what you do. You're so good boy. Oh, I'm at low battery. I need to go get my, hold on guys, I gotta go get something for my phone. I'm back, guys. I just gotta plug up my phone. Okay. And so we'll move this back over here. There we go. Oh, did you see my tree? Thank you. And my battery almost, I was at 20%. I didn't even know. We got it plugged in now, though, so it'll be fine. Okay, we just did red. Green comes after red. And that one ended next to the green gumdrop. Gumdrop buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons. Crisis averted. I was able to plug it in. By the time I got back, it was at 17%. My battery's dying hard. Hard and fast. I appreciate all of you guys dropping in. Thank you so much for coming and watching me build this gingerbread house. What are y'all doing? Mr. Soup and his lady soup are in the kitchen.
Lady soup.
Your lady soup. Would you like a different name, Lady Soup? Or do you like Lady Soup? That made her laugh quite hard, calling her Lady Soup. That sounds very fun. Are you Lady Soup? It's funny.
It's the second time.
The second time, I think.
All these gumdrops keep trying to fall over. Not my gumdrop buttons. Lady Soup. Yes, you know, my son, we call him Mr. Soup because that's his name online because he loves soup. So I didn't know what else to say, so I called her Lady Soup, which made her laugh. I don't know where her persona is online, so Lady Soup seemed to fit. Guess I could have called her a fairy thief because in D&D she plays a fairy that is a thief. But that seems weird. Those aren't going on very well, but that's okay. Digging the piano. Oh, I'm kind of worried about my friend's grandpa. He's really under the weather. He's a Christian and he's just sad. I don't believe in an afterlife. Oh. If that is, do you have access to this person, Theta? Can you go to see them and to your grandpa? Your grandpa's, is it your grandpa's friend? Do you have the ability to go to them? Because if you do, you can go and sit by their bed and pray for them. I'm sorry to hear that, Theta. If there's anything I can do, let me know. My son is becoming kind of an evangelist guidance, where he talks people who have lost their way or feel they need some answers. My son has started being there for people in that respect. A lot of his friends. Prayer is strong. And a lot of times you can pray for yourself as well to have guidance, to get some enlightenment, to understand how you can maybe support and help this person. You could probably get answers from prayers from that as well. Just, Okay. I have these toothpicks because I wasn't sure if these would stand on their own, but they may be able to. I might be able to just cement them down. I think this is the last thing I need to do for the gingerbread house, is just to put these snowmen up. Squish. Squish, squish. I guess I can do this. I was thinking about doing marshmallow snowmen. Deanna Troy was half human and half alien, if you want to call her that. She was, I forget her species. Beta Z? I think it was Beta Z. Beta Zeds can read minds and read thoughts, not emotions. Although they can feel that too, but it's mainly just they can read people's thoughts, and they have telepathic abilities. Deanna, being human and Beta Z, I think it was Beta Z, could feel people's emotion, but it was more than that. Like, an empath is someone that feels emotion, energy. What she felt was their actual feelings, as if they were her own. Betazoid. So I was right. Beta Z, Betazoid, same kind of difference. So, was that all the cookies? So that's different. She couldn't read their thoughts as if her mother could. Hello, Hockey Humming. We're talking about Star Trek while I build a gingerbread house. I'm just putting in the steps right now, your little pathways. We're just about wrapping up. But welcome. That's exactly it. Yeah, she wasn't like how humans have empath, where we feel the energy of someone's feelings, which is human empath. Is when you feel the energy of how someone feels. If someone is super, super sad, you automatically feel sad, even though you're not sad. With Deanna Troy, if someone felt sad, she literally felt exactly the same way they did. Oh, absolutely, Dr. Volk. You want to screenshot it? You can. I'm going to do where I show all the sides to it. Speaking of, we need to have one more of these to go squish, squish right here. Yes, reading the room is exactly that. Read the room. Okay, put this over here. I'm making a mess. I've got so much stuff everywhere. These gumdrops are hard as rocks. The ones that came with the gingerbread house. I would never eat them. They would probably break my teeth. Okay. Let me see where we're at here. Here we go. Can you see it okay, Dr. Volk? Let me know when you got your screenshot and I'll move it. We can call half a gumdrop a gumdrip. I like that. I feel like half a gumdrop needs a word, and gumdrip can be its word. I'm okay with that. I think it came out pretty good. I love the coconut. Really came out as far as the snow. You got one? Okay, I'm going to turn it so you can get the side. Let's do this side. This side's cleaner. If you wanted to get the shingles here. And let me know when you got that screenshot. If you wanted to get the side, I wasn't sure if you did, but it's ready for you if you'd like. You guys are all amazing for coming in and watching me build this gingerbread house. Again, this was my first gingerbread house. I've never made one of these before. And I was really unsure how it would go, and I was super nervous. Okay, you got two. All right. If you want to have one more with this view, you can do this one too, Dr. Volk. Because this only has the one snowman. And it's a little bit different. But not by much. I only got to see a little bit of it, and then I didn't have access to, I think it was on Paramount. I wanted to watch it because Data came back in a way, but I didn't get to see any more of it because we lost access to it. And 3, wonderful. Did you get all the ones that you want? I can turn it again if you need me to. I'm just getting everything rounded up that needs to be cleaned up so that when I'm all done, it'll be easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, all the squeezy. Okie doke. All right, guys. Well, this is I don't know what that means when when they killed Data in that movie. I hated that movie. That was so stupid. Well, this side here, you can see this side if you'd like. It just has this little break right here, which is not my favorite on the board, but it's not a big deal. I think it all looks good. So you can get this side too if you'd like. Go right ahead. The shingles, I think, are my favorite. These came out so well. I don't know why it's not playing music anymore. There we go. Thank you. I thought so too. Oh, there's Biscuit. Biscuit! Yeah, I might end up watching it one day. I might end up getting the DVD. I love Star Trek Next Generation. And Captain Picard will always be my Star Trek captain. I know that William Shatner is Captain Kirk, but there wasn't as many of those. And Last Generation is my Star Trek. Oh, thank you. Yeah, go right ahead, Dr. Volk. Share them up. Let everyone see. And with that, everyone, it's my regret that I have to stop. Hello, Biscuit. You hungry? Is it your din time, buddy? We got a hungry kitty. It is a good one, Dr. Volk. The movies for Star Trek with William Shatner are better than the series. I was referring to series more than the movies. My favorite one was the one with the whales when they go into the future, because the future no longer has any whales, any more humpback whales. And so they travel to the future to get humpback whales and bring them back, or they travel to the past to bring them to the future so that their oceans can have whales again. That's the fourth one. Yeah, that one's my favorite. I don't know why. I think it's because Spock and Captain Kirk are very silly with each other. And I like that they were in my time. Like it was around the time that they were in our modern time and not like so far in the future. And I related with them a little bit better. I don't know. It's just I liked it. That one was my favorite. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my gingerbread house. I hope you guys liked what I did. It's like I said, I've never made a gingerbread house before. Of course, this one was pre-built, but I'm talking about decorate, and I don't think I did so bad. With the pretzels as windows, and these as like boards holding it up, and we've got snow, and we got snowmen built by the gingerbread people that live here. You know, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. And I think it came out pretty good for my first time trying. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you so much for dropping by and leaving a like. Maybe even giving me a sub if you enjoyed it. That would really help out the channel. The faster I get to become monetized, the sooner we can start having all kinds of fun here. Merry Christmas to you, Dr. Volk. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thea, Kristen, everyone that's dropped by. BB, Always Gaming. Let's see. I can't scroll up. It won't let me. I can't see all of the names anymore. So if I've missed you, I'm sorry. That is not my intention. I can't see any of the names anymore. Keystroke, hey! Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but yeah, I finally finished it. I I've got the shingles with coconut on there, make it look like snow, and of course you got your Christmas lights and all of that. I think it did good. Yeah, it's funny, you know, it's okay. Slow but steady wins the race. I don't want to be a shorts channel that gets all of their subs by doing shorts when I'm a long form video channel, not a shorts channel. So with that, yeah. All right, guys, I hate to do this to you, but I am going to go ahead and end it here. I love you all. Thank you all for coming, and Merry Christmas to you all. And I hope you enjoyed the gingerbread house and getting to see a little bit of, you know, my dining room table, my animals. All right, guys, you enjoy it, and I'll see you. Oh gosh, maybe Thursday, Friday next week, and I'm hoping it's going to be the conclusion of Sea of Stars. We're going to go after the big bad, and we're going to finally cleanse everybody. So, all right, guys, I will catch you in the next one, hopefully Thursday. Let me see, how do you do this? There we go. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.